Hi there, it's Marge from A Rose Grows in Harlem again. It is still Monday, October 30th. Yay, happy Halloween! But this is episode one of, and I don't know what I'll name it. I'll probably name it something like Dealing with a Sloped Yard or something like that. I don't know. But I am excited to start this because I want to show what my coping mechanism is going to be with this sloped backyard. I was tired of taking a step and accidentally slipping or having to prop up, the ground or having to dig into the ground and level, some of my grow bags. So I was doing some research and I found this product called dirt lockers. They look like this. Well, might have to step back to show you. They look like this, and you turn them to make, or I guess if you want the matted side out, you turn them to make kind of like a makeshift container in the slope. You fill it with dirt and then you fill it with plants. And what that does is it allows the root system of the plant to go through to the native soil and actually hold that dirt in place. So it stops erosion. You put the dirt just a little bit below the lip. So if you're planting and you get the dirt up to here, right, it'll collect the water and then the water will go down into the ground and not run away and, give you a mudslide or take all of your precious compost nutrients and put it in someone else's yard and stuff like that. So what I've done is I bit the bullet and I spent money. It was a lot because you have to take the slope of your area, and what they tell you to do is they tell you to take a long level or a ruler, you put it on the ground, and then you take your phone and take the measure app or whatever app you have that lets you do a level and put that on there, and you can calculate the slope. So I did that all around the area. I might even get my other phone once it's charged and show you what it looks like. But I have anywhere from 9 degrees to 19 degrees. And then I got the medium dirt locker. And there are pine needles falling everywhere. This line is so that I can make a straight line from here because that's where I want this to start. And I want to start here so that it matches up with this pole, and I want to take this all the way across to the other side of the yard. But what I have found out is, as ambitious as I want to be, I got this, and this is just yarn. I just got a piece of yarn and I made it something that was really brightly colored so that I could see it when I'm out here. I put it across the yard and I'm like, yes, I have a straight line, because that's how you start lining up your dirt lockers. But it is not straight. It's not parallel to the house. I went upstairs and I took a picture. I'll try to show it here, but it's very hard to see this pink line from up above. But yeah, it's not straight, so I'm gonna have to move it to another part, and I'll show you. So see, here is the line. I have to take it through. Step over it. And I figured it might be nice to have this lined up right here on the fence. See? Goes all the way over there and all the way to the other side. But when looking at it from a different angle, it's not right. So now I have to move it. What's straight? I have no idea. Oh, it's connecting to a tree or something. Nope, that's not straight either. There we go. Maybe that's straighter. How do you make it parallel to the house? It doesn't look parallel to me. Oh gosh, this. I guess right there. How do I get it through here? If I thread it through here, will it work? There's the sewer in me, the seamstress, who's like, yeah, just connect it to a needle. Quite literally, that just broke. So that didn't work. Let's see if we can get it through down this way. Just need to see it. There we go. Maybe that's straight. Maybe. I don't know. I have to look at it from up above. Oh! That didn't work. Maybe over here. Oh, I can't tell. There's an optical illusion. Just didn't seem straight before. Oh, these needles are getting to me. These pine needles. Now I know what the apple trees feel like because their leaves are punctured with these needles. Oh my goodness. Was it so easy before to get you down there? Let me see what I can do. Okay, so I put it 1, 2, 3 from that post. And now that's going all the way through here and over through there. I'm going to look upstairs and see how that compares. Okay, so you see how the line still does not look perpendicular. But I think for my purposes, that will do. Okay, we're starting to lose some sunlight here. But we went upstairs, we took a look from up above, and it's not exactly parallel to the house, but this will do. This is a straight enough line to get the dirt lockers in the ground so that the tops will align here. And what happens is they have something called a J bar, which is just rebar that they've bent into a shape of a J, right? So it looks like that. And you use this to line up the J bars. And my space, because I already measured the slope of it, you also needed the length and the width. So you know how many dirt lockers go across and how many dirt lockers will go down. And I'm gonna fall over. I should have brought a chair out here. Um, my length, which is from this end of the house or this end of the yard, which is where my greenhouse starts, to the fence is about 400 inches. So I approximated that to about 34 feet. The width is where I want to take it from here and then take it down the slope is about 200 inches, which is about 17 feet. So what I ended up doing was I made a little chart to show how many I can fit given what I could fit into 34 feet. So they give you sizes of, let's see, I think it's 20 inches, 20 inches, 24 inches, 36 inches, or something like that. They give you a chart to say, okay, well, how steep is your slope? Because that'll tell you the steeper the slope, the wider you have to set up the dirt lockers. So for instance, if you had a really steep slope, this part here would be much deeper, and you can get the large one like this or the smaller one, which is a little shorter. But this is the medium, and basically the if you had a steeper slope, you would just curve it a little less. So mine is 24 feet, so it's going to look something like this, and then it'll just be, one after the other. And then this slot here, if you could see it, this slot here, you will join the other ones so that they will be alternating. So this way you're not having just, row after row after row of the same thing, because that won't create like a chain link effect. So that's what I drew here. And the calculation was I should be able to fit 17 across that space. So I'm going to make them about 24, and I wanted to check my math, which I should have done before I ordered them, but whatever. I ordered 100 because I can use them wherever. So I started a spot here, and then I counted 24 inches, and then I did another 24 inches, and I'm going to do that all the way across and make sure that those are 17. The way I do that, I mean, obviously I don't have to show this because it's just measuring, but I have this really long 40-inch ruler. I start at the place where I think I'm going to put my J hook. I go to 24 and I mark it with a marker. And I have actually an oil-based marker so that doesn't fade in the sun, because I neglect things and I might not get back to this in a while, but this is my vacation, so I want to get this done before I have to go back to work. But yeah, so I'm going to go all along here and confirm that it's 24 inches. So I'll show you one over there because I've started, I think I have 1, 2, maybe 3 slots already. We'll see. Okay, so see, this is my last mark here. This is my Sharpie, oil-based. And I stepped on it by accident. I can't believe I stepped on it. So go to here, right? I measure to 24 and I mark. And I mark the whole thing. I did this with the whatchamacallit, with the sticks to tell whether or not there was water. So you could say I have some experience doing this. And I'll do the same thing over here. I'll do that all the way across. So would you believe it? I did all the markings and it came out to 17. That's pretty impressive, I think. I have to redo it because I'm pretty sure I messed something up. It might be 16. I have to figure out how, because it's like if you're counting, I think it's 17. Because if you go to the end and count, that counts as the one that you just passed by. So yeah, 17. So I'll do a row of 17, a row of 16, a row of 17, a row of 16. You have to put the J hooks in every the beginning row. Every one of those has to have a J hook, and then every 4th row, because I don't have a steep slope. If it was like 20, I think 20 to 45 degrees, I think they would recommend just doing separate rows and every row gets a J hook, or like every other row or something like that. But my slope is fairly light, and yeah, it should be good. So today, I don't know. Today I will probably move the stuff out of the way because I have to clear space on both ends, or actually just the stuff that's on that side. So I may put on the gloves and move all of the plants away from the, at least 3 feet away so that I can put the first row there. And then if I want, then I can set up the second row, and third row, so on and so forth. So we'll see. There is some sunlight left today. Thank goodness no bugs. So I'm going to see what I can do to move. I'm going to throw on my gloves and get this done. So I'll probably run through that as a speed through. But yeah, I'm excited.